Mostly sneaking. Kill. Loot the chest. Take all. Moving into the bush. You get all set up. You get the kill. You loot the chest. And then you go back to sneaking. But you do have to pop those berries. Keep popping the berries. In this video, I am going to show you the cheapest way to do the Cursed Town. Now, the Cursed Town is a PvP event, so it is different than a lot of the other events in Frostborn. Your biggest concern is not actually the enemies, but actually players that might show up to do this event. So, you'll notice really early on that, honestly, these guys are so weak. You come over here, this guy's got 30 health, but they do like no damage. Really easy to kill him with the spear. The biggest thing on this one is just to move quickly and bring almost nothing. Now, normally I recommend bringing a staff of support, but I don't even recommend that on this one. I just recommend a spear, some berries. You don't even need 20 berries, but might as well. The cure, skill is something you start out with, and so it's just extremely cheap. Getting the one shots on these guys. And honestly, don't even go for those chests. You see that chest up there? You do want to get it eventually, but don't even worry about the chest right now. All you're doing is you're making the fastest way you can over here, and then you're gonna skip this guy. You could skip a couple if you want, but you really want to skip this guy because it's a bowman, super annoying. You want it to where if someone comes to attack you, they're gonna have to deal with that bowman. So we're gonna click on the Drow Lord just to make sure I'm focused on him. And great, you can't actually sneak up on him because he's a boss. You just wanna pop those berries every once in a while. It's a really easy boss, but you do have to pop those berries. Keep popping the berries. Loot the stuff. So this is really good stuff. Like, this is really good stuff for low level. Go ahead and put these boots on if you get them. No, never mind. Don't put them on. If you don't have any boots, but again, you should be wearing level 1 gear. Level 1 gear is super cheap, and it does give you 33% reduction. So now I'm gonna hit sneak. Now you might think, why are you sneaking right now? And the reason for that is because if another player shows up, I don't want them to see me. I want the element of surprise. At this point, someone could come in here and see that the boss is already dead, and they're like, there's no point of doing this event. And so they just leave. They don't even know that I'm still here. And so I just sit here. Slowly, I can go as slow as I want now because I've killed the boss. I'm gonna just keep healing up with berries. Honestly, there's no way of knowing that I'm here. So I'm just eating berries, topping off that health. And if someone shows up, I'm just gonna hide in the bush. That's why I went and killed the boss first, because if they go and look for me and they choose the wrong bush, I'm gonna hightail it out of here and hopefully get away. So every time you use your cure skill, you're in danger of being seen, but it's still worth doing. Keep sneaking. Now this is where I do want to go ahead and get those chests. So we're gonna go over here and we're gonna let this guy come at us. And then we're gonna kill him. We're just stay sneaking as much as possible. You want to just get so I'm sneaking this whole time, even though he's running after me. Another player would not be able to see me that whole time. Obviously, you can see me as soon as I attack the player, but I'm just going mostly sneaking. Kill. Loot the chest. Take all. Moving into the bush. Again, I've got lots of time. If someone came right now, I would just sit here in this bush. They'd probably come and check the chest, see that it's empty, and then just move on. They wouldn't check this bush. And so I'd just sit here until they moved on, and then I'd get out of here. This is the cheapest way to do it. If you want to kill people, then you're not going to be doing it the cheapest way. You got to bring good stuff to kill people. So come over here. This guy behind us might see us. Nope, didn't see us. I was a little worried about whatever that is behind us if he sees us. Ooh, leather straps. This is awesome. Okay, I'm just gonna keep slowly moving around, checking that mini map primarily. looking at that mini-map, if I see anyone, then I need to find a bush. This is a long stretch, very nerve-wracking stretch because people could be there for that. But once you get to this bush, you're safe again. I don't think there's any other chests in here on this side. We're gonna look around just to make sure that you guys can see. Yep, so no chests over here. So there's really no point of going up here unless you're trying to avoid someone and somehow not get out of the zone. So we're gonna go back to sneaking. There is a chest over here. So we want it because, again, this is good loot. This is good loot for a low-level person. And these guys are easy to kill. The easiest, I mean, besides the people that start out in your home base, they're easy to kill. So you get all set up, get the kill, you loot the chest, and then you go back to sneaking over and over and over again. Take all, sneak. There we go. If you want to delete something, go in here, delete it. I don't actually want to delete any of this stuff. This stuff is all great for me. I'm excited about having it. This is good loot. This is good loot for the time that we're spending. Even for an advanced player, this is decent loot for the time that we're spending on this. So now here again is a little tricky because it's where a lot of players will come across you. So you want to come over here. I'm going to just show you guys this side of the map. You can see that there are no chests on this side of the map. So there's really no reason to come to this west side of the map. But you can also see that you can navigate around here pretty well. So we'll go ahead and sneak over here, kill that thrall. Look at that. That's a thrall, 25 health. This is just really easy loot. So again, no reason to go up north, no reason to go in all the way west. And now we're gonna come over here to the southern part and show you guys what's over here. Now, once you're here, you're pretty safe. There are not a lot of players that show up to the southeastern part of the map. And so we're gonna go back into sneak mode just because it's the cautious thing to do, but we're definitely in a good spot. And so I killed that guy. The other guy, once he gets too far away, he just resets. So I'm gonna come over here, reset him again. Okay, I don't think there's gonna be any way to get around this guy, so we're gonna come in here real quick and kill him. And there we go, he's dead. We're gonna loot this chest. Now, even if someone saw us right now, there's a really good chance that we could just get out of here, right? I mean, we just run. Okay, so we're gonna go in here. We're gonna avoid this guy because we wanna get a sneak attack on this guy. Didn't succeed at getting the sneak attack, but we did avoid getting seen by that other guy. And this is the last chest, okay? So once you get all 5 chests, then you're done. You got all of the loot of the Cursed Town, and this is an active server. Now I am level 50, so it is less likely to run into people because a lot of level 50 players don't even realize how good this loot is. And there's also just less level 50 players. So, go in there, enjoy the free loot. You can see here, look at that. So we've got, I mean, some of the stuff, this isn't like amazing loot. This isn't like doing Odin's, but getting a battle axe, getting 8 leather strips, getting 3 fire bombs, this is worth a lot in the game. This is really good loot for the work that we put in there. We used 10% of our level 1 gear. We used I don't know what our spear was at in the beginning, but we used barely any spear. We used 7 berries. This was incredibly cheap, and we got some really good loot from it. So that's how to do the Cursed Town event. Remember, the most dangerous part about the Cursed Town event is PvP, so make sure that you do it in the way that I instructed. Get over, kill that boss quickly, and then hide. People might go looking for you, but it is unlikely that they're going to find you. And then even if they do, there's still a pretty good chance that you're going to get away unless they're really overpowered. But in the rare case that they are really overpowered and they've got like crazy purple gear coming in to try to find you, and then they happen to find you and they kill you, you didn't bring anything to the fight. So you didn't really have anything to lose. And so there's really they don't get any benefit from killing you. But if you win, which most of the time you do, and you go out, then you get all of this loot, no contest, no expenses to you, just a very easy event to get some solid loot. All right, guys, see you next time.